Alright, people, welcome back to another video with a brand new topic. Now, what I'm going to talk about, I was going to do a live stream about this, but I said the hell with it. So I'm just going to talk about it anyway. People in today's society have become heartless. And I know for the ones who are spiritually awakened, which means if you got your 4 eyes, which means your glasses, you already know what's going on out there in the world today that we are living in. People don't care about one another like they used to do back in the day. And I know this ain't the 90s no more, this ain't the 80s, and this ain't the 70s. But have you noticed, since 2020, people have changed. Maybe before that, but people have really changed, y'all. Like, what happened? Nobody don't care about one another no more. They don't look out for each other no more. People have become cold-hearted, selfish, jealousy. Well, that been out there anyway, but the way it is in today's society, y'all, people don't want to see other people win or succeed. And then they suspect or expect for somebody to root for them. Maybe the people that support them, that's in the darkness along with them. But you, on the other hand, it's still some good people out here in today's society, and you're looking at one of them. Hell, you listen to one of them. But what I'm saying today, y'all, I don't see how heartless people go to sleep and wake up with all that energy on them like that. I don't understand it, and I don't want to be in that environment along with them. It's like a virus. If you hang out with these people, eat and drink, hell, if you even talk to them, you're going to catch it. But only if you let them get close to you. But let me tell you something. Energy is contagious. Who you hang around says a lot about you. But today's society, these heartless people, they don't like you, but they want to be close to you, which is something I don't understand once again. But for real, hear me out. Heartless people don't give a you-know-what about you. They really don't. Now, to my OGs out there, I know y'all been on this earth for a very long time. Imagine it was back in the 80s and 90s and 70s. It wasn't this terrible. It really wasn't. People looked out for one another. It was less violence. Well, it was still violence, but 2026, for the past 5 or 6 years, it's been getting terrible, y'all. Like, really, it's gotten terrible to the point some folks rather be alone. And don't talk about the dating scene. Lord have mercy. Don't get me started on that. Please don't get me started. Some people blame social media, but I beg to differ on that, because in the early 2000s, when technology was slowly creeping in, some relationships were still good, but still, you still have people out there cheating on their spouse. This been going on for a very long time. But now that social media is involved, you got the gender wars. People coming on here want to bash men, bash women. Instead of them getting therapy and getting themselves together, they want to come on social media and convince other people that certain genders don't deserve love. But let me tell y'all something. Don't listen to these cold-hearted bastards, because they don't know what the hell they talking about. They hurting, and they rely on innocent people. And they ain't cold-hearted, I don't know what it is, y'all. But see, they wake up with that type of energy and want you to be cold-hearted just like them. They walk around with this dark cloud on top of their head. and you walk around with sunshine. So guess what? It's your light and you're going to let it shine. And you don't care who get offended by it. Because you're not finna let nobody in today's society ruin your happiness. But let's imagine if everybody cared for one another, looked out for one another, not be jealous of one another, the world would be a better place. Now, wouldn't it? But sadly, it's not like that. You can't even call a friend your friend no more. You don't know they plot behind your back talking about you or wishing ill towards you. You don't know these days. And some days, you don't know if they really walk with you or the next day they want to be your friend. It's like they got bipolar issues. One day they rock with you, one day they don't. You don't need that type of friendship. You don't need them type of people around you. And another thing, the dating scene. You don't know they seen this person or another person. And the way the STDs out there today, but they've been going on for a very long time. But now, there's so many diseases out here, it's not even funny, y'all. Got to be more careful. And you will literally think they'll tell you they got something, but they don't care. They'll give it to you. Even if you have children, they don't care. But see, this is why you gotta be smart, which I know y'all is. And then they be sitting up here question, why you like to hang alone? Why you ain't got no friends? Because we see right through people. I might not wear glasses, but I got 20/20 vision. Spiritually, I can see right through folks. They may call us crazy, but at the same time, they the main ones that's crazy. Who get up every day want to start chaos or wishing on somebody's demise? And they ain't a cold holler SOB. I don't know what it is, y'all. Today's society don't want to see nobody make it or have nothing. They don't want to see you have good credit, have no money, no car, no house, no nothing. They don't even want to see you have a smile on your face. Now that's sad, ain't it? That is so tragic. That's why I say these people are contagious. They are mentally sick, mentally ill. But when they see you doing good, you got that good energy. They want to come around you and have this angel face on them. Whole time they are a demon, demonic. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Trust me, we all been there before. You all got betrayal, backstab, cheated, hurt, cheated on, you name it. The list going on and on. But I bet you to my OGs that's listening, back in the day, it wasn't this terrible. It really wasn't. And like I said, I want to do a live stream about this, but I decided to make a video about it instead because it needed to be said. Oh, and another thing too. The music is not the same no more. It really ain't. Back in the OG times, you had Kool Moe Dee, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Salt and Pepper. You had Roxanne Shante, Kool and the Gang, the Ozzy Brothers, Teddy Pendergrass, Rick James, Tina Marie, the Average White Band. Or I could go on and on. Method Man, Redman, Busta Rhymes, Tupac, Biggie. KRS-One, the Boogie Down Productions, Fat Boys, Master P and all them. Today's music, they all talk about the same old thing. But back in the day, everybody had their own style. Everybody. Michael, Prince, Whitney Houston, Jimi Hendrix, Ike Turner, Tina Turner. all of them legends, they had their own talent, y'all. You had Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, Aerosmith, Lil' Kim, Eve, Missy Elliott, Foxy Brown, TLC, SWV, and Vogue. You had all these people. I don't know what happened to the music today, but it seemed like everybody talking about the same old thing. S3X or unaliving somebody. What happened to the real hip hop? The music had become so heartless, became so demonic. I see why people want to stay in the old days of music. Because now it's heartless, it's demonic, and it ain't teaching you nothing. See, back in the day, hip hop hip hop had taught you a lot of things in music. Lessons, even the TV shows. What happened? The family sitcoms, Married with Children, Fresh Prince, Family Matters, Full House. The list go on and on, y'all. 101. All of it go down the list. 227, what happened? It seemed like when time had changed, people changed. But I totally get it though. But at the same time, they get nobody no excuse to wake up and treat somebody like a piece of crap or be heartless to somebody that ain't done nothing to you. But it goes to show you who's mentally sick, who's mentally ill. That's why I stay to myself, y'all. That's why I can care less about a relationship or friendships. Hell, I got people that support me. They live miles away from me. I like walking alone. Because that's why I can think clearly. Ain't nobody distracting me. Ain't nobody in my ear talking about nonsense. And most importantly, I ain't got to hear nobody talking about other people. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear positivity, not negativity. We already heard enough negativity as it is on the news. I don't watch the news. Because every time you cut it on, what you hear, somebody got unalive. Somebody got kidnapped and such. I don't want to hear that. Don't you wish you could just wake up and hear good news? Turn on the TV or social media and all the violence has stopped. It would be amazing, won't it? It would be amazing for people to start spreading jealousy, start spreading envy. And like I said, I don't care about no views. And I ain't doing this for no views, no likes. I can care less about that. The reason why I'm doing this because it need to be said. So many heartless people, not all people, because you still got good people out there that want to see you win and still care about you. Even if they're not in your hometown, even if they're not in your city, they still want to see you do good. That's why they say a stranger will support you more than the people in your hometown. The people in your hometown grew up with you. But as soon as you get better and better and better and better, that's when the envy come out, that heartless crap energy, that carrying, that doo-doo energy is going to come out. And you're going to see what type of person they are. And you're going to smell what type of energy they bring it towards you or try to bring towards you. You don't need that around you. But people in today's society is lazy. Not as heartless, they lazy, procrastinating. They want somebody to give them a handout. They ain't get mad at you or want to take it away from you when you tell them flat out, no. You work hard for what you got. So let them be mad. But it doesn't make sense how people is still stuck in the matrix. People are still brainwashed. They're like puppets. They're letting the puppet master use them as puppets, and they refuse to wake up. Doggone, it's 2026, and some people are still asleep. But that's all right. You ain't gotta wake them up. Let them be asleep. But the people, some of the people are waking up. This stuff been going on for decades and decades before I was even born. And some people still refuse to wake up. If they don't want to be saved, don't save them. Let them drown. And I hate to say it like that, but let them drown. You're not finna save nobody that don't want to be saved. If they don't want to wake up, let them be asleep like the walking dead zombie that they are. And I want to say something else before I leave. Heartless people ain't got their own style. They really don't. They want to copy off your style, buy off your style. They try to get other people to look at you like you the bad guy. Let them paint you as the villain. But long as your heart is clean and good, you still gonna get blessed. But in this day society, nobody don't care about one another no more. And it's really, really tragic. It's a sad thing to see. But guess what? You ain't gonna let that stop your joy. Now are you? It ain't gonna stop my joy. And I know it ain't gonna stop y'all joy either. Tupac said it best. Things change. And that's the way it is. Back then when we were kids, it seemed like everything was easy. But now, gas, the prices, the food, all that went up. The only thing we can do is survive. Because guess what? The strongest survives. You are a survivor. You are a winner. You are a warrior. So when you feel like nobody don't care about you, bro, I care about you. You might not even know me, but guess what? I care about you. That's why I make these videos for a reason. To encourage you. You may feel like nobody don't care about you. You may be surrounded by people that don't give a F about you, but I do. So stay encouraged and don't mind these heartless buffoons. Just stay in your lane. Support people that support you. Let's put that out there. And love on the people that love on you. Remember, stay focused. I love you. Be safe out there. Move in silence. Be on your P's and Q's. And I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Oh, make sure your mental health is good and your health. Because ain't nobody going to else tell you that. But I'm going to tell you. Your health is important and your mental. So with that being said, that's all, folks. In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that right there is the bottom line. Peace.